And we're live. Best Ball Barbecue, day number 109, consecutive stream, consecutive draft. I believe it's 109. I may have to go back and check on that. Tomorrow might be 109, but that's neither here nor there. We're going to hop on. We're going to do some drafting today. We have a special guest on the stream today as well, a little surprise guest for a lot of you out there. So stick around to see who it is. It's definitely a favorite of the channel, somebody I very much enjoy bullying. So we're going to have a fun time doing that today. We're going to do some trivia. We're going to do our best to not talk about what's going on in the current best ball space. We'll see how far we get. I can't imagine very far. But before we do any of that, before we dive into a draft, before we dive into some trivia, what do we got to do? Let's hit the intro.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
We are back. We are joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the Canadian who has no idea what just happened in the NBA draft lottery. We got Cody Offerschneid on the channel. What's going on?
I'm good, man. I got the news on Twitter from Shefty about the draft lotteries. I didn't know the percentages, like you told me, 1% or whatever for the Mavs to win that.
Yeah,
which is pretty wild. Seems rigged to me. Most likely is a little bit of reverse karma for what's his name, the GM that everybody hates.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so good for him. He saves his job, maybe. I don't know, but I'm doing well. Appreciate you having me on. And just for you try your best to bully me, but realistically, it typically gets flipped around on its head, and you end up getting bullied. The only one you bully actually is BBG, the poor guy. You bully him in real life. You say real meaningful, hurtful things.
No, Tyler bullies BBG. I do not bully BBG.
Both do.
The other Tyler bullies BBG more than I do, for sure. But we got some trivia on here. This is going to be a hard one. It's can you name every player that has had at least 1,000 total receiving yards for the Patriots since the year 2000? I don't know.
5 different receivers?
Well, it's going to be running backs, tight ends, all of the above. So
yeah, but it's receiving, right?
You're receiving. Yep. So
25 different receivers. Wow.
Yeah. Let's just start with the obvious ones.
Out of the way.
James White's on there, right? Gotta be.
No, 1,000 yards.
James White
total or in the season?
Not just total. No,
total. Okay. That's easier. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I thought it was one season. How the fuck do they even have one per season?
No,
then that gets a lot easier. Yeah.
Hunter Henry.
Welker.
Yep, Hunter Henry. We got a lot of misses we have up our sleeve here. Let's go Randy.
Yeah.
Moss.
Givens, right?
Who?
Givens?
I don't even know who the hell that is. Which one of these? Chris?
It'd be David, I believe, but I don't know if we want to go down that road.
Oh, we already did. All right, it hit. So
nice.
So DeMario, we can just hit DeMario, it's 1,000 total.
Aaron Hernandez.
Yep, there we go.
Don't even.
All right. What about you? How do you feel about Kendrick Bourne? Just played for a long time. I feel like he's got to be on there.
Yeah, total. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Missing a couple more tight ends. What other tight ends played for them? Gronk, Hernandez, Henry, Hooper. I don't know if Hooper. He could be on there.
He could be. I think he was only one season though so far. He's back now. What was it 2? I don't think he's quite gotten there yet.
Okay.
It's running backs. Like Brandon Bolden. He played there for a long time.
Like Brandon Bolden. No Brandon Bolden. Okay.
Oh, really? Wild.
We already hit Edelman. What about Chris Hogan? Played there for a couple of years.
Falk.
Kevin Falk.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. All right. There we go.
Hogan. Yeah, I like Hogan. He had like an 800-yard season, didn't he?
Ryan LaFell.
He would have done it. He would have done it.
Hogan.
I like Hogan. Yeah, he had like an 800-yard season.
There we go. Okay, who are these two tight ends? I don't know that who was Brady throwing to before Gronk? I have no clue.
Daniel Fells.
Fells? No clue who that is. Daniel Fells. Oh no. All right.
Wow, what the
Let's
fuck?
let's just go backwards, get some of these receivers because we can get these guys if we. Someone said
many-
N'Keal Harry. He just played for them for like 4 years, so
He had like 1,000-yard season, I think, didn't he?
did he? I don't
I
know.
think
Oh, he's
so.
not even on there. No N'Keal Harry.
Wow. There's some shockers on here. All right.
What about Deion Lewis? I like. He caught a shit ton of passes.
Yeah,
for that.
Deion Lewis for sure.
Oh no, Deion Lewis.
What are we doing
Oh,
here?
we're on a running back. Oh, there's one more running back on here. Okay, what about
There's no
Danny
names.
Woodhead?
Danny Woodhead for sure. Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, I like Danny Woodhead. Dude, we suck.
How are these guys not on here?
We missed Amendola. We did miss Amendola. Thank you, Meat Gazer. Okay. What about that? Wasn't there like a guy named Thompkins? What was that guy's name? You know who I'm talking about?
Tompkins?
Devin It's like Thompkins or something
He
like that.
was for Tampa Bay.
I thought he played for the fucking this guy.
No, he was Tampa Bay, and then now he's Carolina. Definitely wasn't him.
Okay. So Shane Vereen. I don't hate that either.
Shane
We got a lot of
Vereen,
receivers
for
that we should just get. What about Ocho Cinco? How many years did he play there? Deion
Ooh.
Branch, good guess.
Deion Branch, yeah.
Okay, what about Ocho Cinco? How many years was he there? Kenbrell Thompkins. That's who I was thinking of. I thought he played there for a while.
Ooh.
I don't know.
I don't know if I'd go down that road.
Okay.
The Thompkins road.
Who was Brady throwing to? Oh, what about Brandon Cooks? Did he have 1,000 that year?
Oh yeah, for sure, Cooks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one
Yeah.
year he played, but I think he had 1,000. He did. Let's go.
Yeah.
For BBG, Curtis Martin, running
No.
back. No.
No, since 2000, I don't. He was. Oof.
I got nothing else.
Terry Glenn, maybe.
I
Yeah.
don't know who that is. We'll do it though.
It's yeah.
Yeah,
he should
on
be.
there.
He should
There we
be.
go.
Yeah. There you go.
Who was catching passes? You know, are we missing like anyone like the Edelman team? That's what I'm trying to think of, right? Antonio Brown, no. He was only there for 3 games.
There's gonna be some like RB or like wide receiver threes that were there for like 3 seasons and shit. You know.
I got nothing. We're missing 2 tight ends. I don't know who those guys are. We already we did Randy.
Blanks.
I think we did Moss already, right? We definitely did.
Yeah, we did Moss. Yeah.
Moss. Okay, let's just
Did we do Ocho Cinco? We can try that.
let's just try out Joe Cinco.
Let's try that.
It might be under Johnson, maybe. Okay,
Chad Johnson. Yeah.
Chad.
Just type
my-
Chad Johnson.
There we go. No Chad. Kevin Falk. I kind of like
Yeah,
Vereen.
we got Kevin Falk already.
I kind of like Vereen.
Yeah,
Shane
we could do that. We could do that.
Ooh, there we go. That was the running back. Okay, we got the
Okay.
running back.
So we have 2 wide receivers, 3, 4, 5 wide receivers. Fuck. It's just no names.
Yeah, I got Ben Coates.
Just-
What
just-
about Ben Watson?
Ben Watson, yeah, the tight end. Yeah.
Tight
nailed
end?
it. That's it. Yeah. For
Benjamin, yeah. Let's fucking go.
Yeah,
I can't believe I pulled that. I saw
sure. I thought Daniel Fells because they were the same times, like
Okay, what about-
around with the Ben Watson times.
I have no idea who that is. You know that Coates?
Yeah,
Ben-
Ben Coates. He was at Indy. It's not Ben Coates because he's not a wide. We're only wide receivers left. Ben
We got one
Coates is
tight
tight
end.
end. Oh
one.
wow, he was with Indy for a long time. How long did Ben Coates play here?
I don't even know who that is. So
we could
no
try
clue.
it. We could try it.
All right, let's do it. We got no better guesses. Let's do it.
Yeah, we're
Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. Welker, Edelman, all those guys we got. Demario.
Did we try Bourne? We
did
got Bourne.
already. We already got him. Oh my God. Are we forgetting? What about Devontae? Devontae
Myers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Devontae Parker probably. Yeah,
Wait,
Myers.
Yeah, Myers.
Kobe
Yeah,
Myers. Yeah.
Myers, dude. Okay.
There we go.
So we are 5 away.
Did we get Parker?
I don't think so. I thought that would for
Shit.
sure be one. They gave him a contract.
Um,
How about man? Do we want to try Hooper? I don't think he's on there. No, there's no way. There's no way he's on there, actually.
I don't think he's on there. Wide receivers, man. Who is on there? I'm trying to think of like, okay, let's think of quarterbacks. Like who's on like the Drake May? It was like Myers, or not Drake May.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, right? It was like
Yeah,
Myers,
it was Myers, It was Ass. It was Myers,
and like Parker
Harry,
for one season.
Parker.
Harry,
Yeah, it was
yeah,
all those guys. I think we got all those guys.
yeah, we tried them all.
Tim
We
Brown,
got
isn't he a
'em wrong.
Raider?
Yeah, he was a Raider for most of his
Who's
career.
Cook? I don't know. Jared Cook. We already got the tight
Mm.
end. I don't know. I don't know about that. What
And
about
then before,
John, who played 2? I don't think he had 1,000 though. There's no way.
Johnny Smith?
Yeah, he played
No.
there for 2 years, but I don't think he had 500 each year.
No.
He might have.
No,
You don't think so?
no, he wasn't he didn't like get his chance until Arthur Smith, really.
Yeah. All right, we're not gonna. Let's just guess somebody. Let's just go Hooper because it's just we're not gonna get this. So let's just. We
There
did
we
pretty good. Who are the answers? David Patton, Daniel Grant. Josh Gordon.
Jabbar
Dude.
Gaffney, probably should have got. Josh
Troy
Gordon,
Brown.
Troy Brown. Yeah,
I wouldn't have gotten any of these. Josh
Patton-
Gordon got 1,000 for the Pats. When?
That's pretty surprising. I thought he only played like one washed
Yeah,
up season.
I don't even remember him getting 1,000 for the Pats. I don't remember that at all.
Troy Brown, David Patton, and Jabbar Gaffney, I should have got.
I don't even know who those guys are. So
Yeah.
All right.
Time.
yeah, definitely before my time. All right, you good to hop and do some puppies here?
Yeah, whatever you want to do, let's do it.
All right, let's do some puppies,
Right.
chat. Let's go Let's start with a little 30. Let's not be too rushed for time today. Let's see if we can fill a 30. We're gonna hop in the puppy, and we're gonna hop in. And let's just hop in now because I feel like these things take a long time to fill. We're waiting. Just kidding. Sorry, chat. We're hopping in right now.
How many? I think you're in the puppy streets over there. Hey, how many have you done?
I've done a lot.
Yeah, damn.
I don't know how many I've done. Let me double check here. Completed the puppy. I think it's more than 34. Let me get this a refresh because I did some last night.
30 something. Yeah, like
38.
112.
I've done 38.
Dang.
Yeah. All right.
Whatever. Puppies, whatever. Have you dropped the Schnauzer yet?
I maxed it. On
Yeah,
accident.
jeez.
I maxed it on accident.
I'm pushing the whole. I don't have a single entry. I'm pushing the whole thing for the schedule. It's gonna be.
Yeah, I saw you. I literally saw you say that on stream one day, and I was like, "That's so fucking smart." And then I was like, "I just am gonna draft the Schnauzer."
You heard me say it. And you're like, "Fuck that."
I'm
doing it.
I heard you say it, and I didn't think of it, and I was like, "That's such a smart thing to do." And then I was like, "Fuck." I just
Because it's only 20 max. It's not going to fill super quick. If it was 150 max, it probably would fill a shit ton faster.
Yeah.
But with it only being 20 max, people only have so many. There you go. And it's
Yeah.
100K up top. Like that's no joke. In a $3
Puppy's
tournament,
100K too. Yeah, Puppy's 100K too.
but $3 Schnauzer.
I know
100K up
that's
top?
crazy, dude.
Gee,
It's nuts.
That's nice. That's nice. It's gonna take a while to fill. So that was the other thing. It's gonna take a while to fill. I might as well wait till the schedule and give myself a shot at 100K.
Yeah, 100%. All right, chat. You know the rules. 40 likes for a second draft. So go down there and toss a like on the live stream if you have not already. Make sure you are also sub to Cody over on his channel, Off the Schneid. I was watching the draft lottery, so I didn't get a chance to put his channel in the description, but I'm going to do it right freaking now. So don't you just you wait 2 seconds because I can do this very fast. We're almost on the clock here though. I hope we get Jameer. Probably not. Who do you like here? Because this is kind of a. Do you have a locked in 107 after the top 6 go?
Rankings would say Neighbors, but pick your poison.
I'm in on Neighbors. Let's do Neighbors.
Yeah,
It would be
that
ironic.
would be my number 7 rankings wise.
It would be ironic to draft a Genty Bowers team together, but let's just go Neighbors.
that would be good content. That's for sure.
Yeah, that would be funny. All right, let me throw this in the description. But how's the? I don't think we've streamed since the new season. Maybe like right in the beginning. They all kind of blend together at this point for me. But
no, just the rankings that we did with Pat and everybody was about it.
Yeah. So how's the new season been treating you?
So far, so good. I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting until the schedule gets dropped. I'm trying to be pretty conservative. I've done 10 BBMs basically on opening day. Get a little bit of EV there, a little bit of ADP value, whatever. And then I've been off waiting. I've only done a few puppies, probably like 17, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of like, jonesing to get drafting here.
Nice.
So it's good to take your time and wait. Patience is a virtue. It might be tough, but
yeah, 100%.
It's worth it.
Also, too, if you're coming in here expecting talk about the bots, I'm not going to give it to you. Here, I'll give you my official position right now. I and Cody can attest to this because he's in the group chat. I didn't know about this till this morning. I guess this was a whole thing over the weekend. I swear to God, I had no clue this was going on. Nobody said a thing in my chat while I was live, for probably 6 hours this weekend, and I didn't hear a single word about it. But here's my official stand. My official stand: the computer's not going to tell any of these these bot drafters to draft 40% Darnell Mooney. So I truly don't give a fuck. I truly don't. I honestly, my position is I'm better than any bot that's drafting because I'm built fucking different. That's my official stand, and that's the statement we're sticking with. Okay. McConkey.
I would, yeah, I would do that. I'd do McConkey.
You see Matt Harmon's McConkey little breakdown?
No, I'm not like the most massive Matt Harmon guy, but
Yeah. Well, he just
No idea,
had
couldn't
I
say.
mean, he dropped the chart and then he was like, usually when he drops
turn
a
this, turn this guy off in the chat over here.
Raiders better. Yeah, world's best silver. Take a timeout, brother.
Sorry.
Oh, Cooler's got it. Look at Cooler's coming in with the mod.
Oh,
Go,
baby.
Coolers.
There you
Let's
go. Yeah, get him. What were you saying about Harmon though?
Oh, so he dropped the chart and was like, it was like all green, and usually when it's all green, everyone overreacts and they, the guy's like the 1-on-1 in a week, but then Harmon usually puts out a tweet, read the profile. Just because I said all green doesn't mean he's to the moon. But then he was like, if you read the profile, you'll actually be more in on McConkey after even realizing that his chart's all green. So I thought that was, he must love McConkey. He tweeted about him like 3 times, being like, I watched McConkey versus the Chiefs, and like the respect that they paid for that guy in like week 5 to a rookie was insane. But again, I'm not going to let one guy's dictate my McConkey exposure, but I don't know. Definitely, maybe I'll have like 2% more of him because of it.
Yeah, I like McConkey. What is this? What is this in your chat? What's going on?
I don't know, dude.
I like McConkey. Yeah, I think like I'm just seeing like play action over the middle all day to McConkey. Just single coverage play action over the middle of the field. Just in route, boom, over the middle field, catch the ball, run for a 60-yard touchdown. That's what I'm seeing for Ladd McConkey. A lot of that. Well, he was doing it last year too, but even more so this coming season with Hampton and Najee in there. So we'll see how it works out.
We haven't talked since the draft. Do you have any big draft takeaways? Like big draft, like, okay, this guy maybe survived the draft. This guy got killed by the draft. This is just, I guess, more of a different take that you have now that you didn't have pre-draft. Anything like that for you?
Well, what is this with your chat, bro? Like, are you
the mods got it? Mods got it under
targeted
control.
right now?
I don't know, dude. I guess the Raiders are a huge deal for those who are watching.
What is this? Did I bring this on you?
You may have. I don't know.
Is this a me thing?
This might be a you thing. I've never seen it. I don't know, dude.
I'm drafting Genty now. But as he rises, I might not like.
Yeah.
I think I have McCaffrey ranked ahead of Genty. Yeah, I'm good with Rice there. Correlates with the Chargers too. So
yeah.
I have McCaffrey ranked ahead of Genty right now. So I think it's tough to click him at 7, man. Like where his ADP is heading, I think that's a little aggressive. I put him on my draftable. I think I have him I think I have him ranked 11th right now, something like that. Yeah, which is perfectly fine. So that's a takeaway. I'm way lower on Ted McMillan than it seems like everyone else is. Like I get that we like Ted McMillan, but like his quarterback can't even see over the fucking O-line, man.
We're in lockstep on McMillan. This is amazing.
Yeah. I think we have a bunch of you'll warm your heart. I'm like 10 picks ahead of ADP on Mooney too. So
look at this. Also, did you see we got our first week 17 drop?
Was that week 17? Is that Christmas?
Yeah. Chiefs Broncos is our first week 17 game that has been confirmed. We also have some week 16 stuff. Again, I mean,
I saw the week 16.
Yeah. So so week 16 we got Washington, Philly, and then Green Bay, Chicago confirmed.
Yeah.
So
yeah, which means they're not playing week 17, obviously. So we can maybe correlate a little bit there, but we got Rasheed, so Chiefs, Broncos, hey.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe Sutton thing. It's going to be like, what's going to be like the the one that everyone's trying to stack this year? Like, is it going to be like what was the one that everyone wanted last year? It was like what was the big? There's something like a big one. It's like, oh, that game's gonna be sick. Oh, San Francisco, Detroit. That was like right when the schedule dropped. Everybody like that was the ADPs were affected. I wonder what that it's gonna be this year.
Like ADPs will be affected for sure. Oh, let's go Worthy.
I was gonna say, do you want to go double Chiefs? I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I do. It'll affect some ADPs, but only like I was talking about with Pat last night. It'll probably be like 5-6 picks, half round, maybe ADP difference, just to line up with correlation.
Yeah.
Which you see, right? So if a guy's going like, let's say it's Lad with, I don't know, like McCaffrey or whatever. Let's say it's Chargers. I know it would never be, but let's say it's Chargers 49ers. Then Lad goes to the 1-2 turn right there with McCaffrey. So some stuff like that will happen where it'll just line up with correlation, bringbacks, whatever. And you'll see ADP gradually get there. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's my take on the Tet thing. And then Golden, did you see the news today that Jade Reed supposedly is still number 1 wide receiver?
That was a weird tweet. Why the fuck is Schefter tweeting out like, the Packer, Drew Rosenhaus like went to Lambeau and was like, hey, what's up with Jaden Reed? Like that's kind
right.
Of
like Jaden Reed's like all up in arms that they drafted a first round wide receiver. Like I don't know. I thought that was weird too. It's like did anyone really call for that? Like
usually that's like an aggregate account type post, not like a Schefter post. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like a Jay Glazer or
Dove.
like a Dove post, something like that. That's not a Schefter tweet. So I thought that was interesting. He Rosenhaus must have Schefter in his back pocket.
Well, he probably gets like Schefter like slips him some info here and there. Right. He's trying to do him a solid with the info, with the news breaking sort of thing. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, it does make me feel a little bit more comfortable with Reed. And mind you, I think Reed is fine. I don't know why everybody hates him so much. I get he's not on the field that much, but one of the rare BBG takes that I appreciate where he's like, yeah, so what if he's actually on the field all the time? Like, then what do you think? Like that's actually a good take. It's like, what if they end up playing him 80% of the time? Then what happens? He's to the fucking moon. So
yeah.
Shout out BBG. Playing him on Jeopardy. If I lose that, man,
that's gonna be a tough look for you.
That'll be a bad look. Hopefully it's not like a speed thing and he's got Asperger's as well and just like crushes me with his recognition speed.
All right, I like a lot of fun players here. I think. Who you thinking? Any of these receivers or Chuba? I'm kind of in on.
I mean, Chuba's fine just for what we're gonna get, what we need. High floor. We could go wide receiver again, but I don't think it's necessary. We're in a good spot.
Go Chuba. I like Chuba anyway. So
yeah, he's kind of undervalued.
Yeah. Also, too, if you guys want, just to absolutely dominate, your drafts this summer and, just use this, some are calling this a solver. It's actually not a solver. I probably shouldn't say that. bestballoverlay.com. Use code PPR Tyler for $10 off each month, $30 with my code, 40 without. All it's going to do, get your exposures on the screen, show you potential stacks. That's about it. It doesn't show you players to draft. I know it's a hot topic right now, so I thought I'd promo that real quick again. Links in the description if you want to click that. PPR Tyler. I like it just for the exposures because I think it's cool to see it on screen. It helps me manage my portfolio a lot better than having no exposures on the screen.
Yeah, the combination tool is dope too. Like in real time.
Yes.
Like I've used Spike Week previously. I'm now on the BBO train. Promo code coming soon. In Spike Week, you have to go to the site and actually punch it in to see combinations like that. You know what I mean? Like it does on the Best Ball overlay where it's just on the fly inside the app. So that's cool that it's inside Underdog. You don't have to have like two screens open, whatever. So you can just, punch in a player, see your combinations and kind of take it from there. So
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no more AI tools.
Not a bot. I didn't think that. I was kind of I didn't realize they had to issue like a State of the Union, like to really just I didn't realize it was that big of a deal. I truly didn't.
Like it was honestly a big nothing burger of a like press conference type of a scenario, right? Really, it was like. My whole take is really like, guys, if you're upset about this, if you're really pissed off and upset about this whole thing, you should be taking it out on Underdog. not fucking ETR, not
I
you know,
will.
Adam
Yeah,
Levitan.
yeah.
Like it's an underdog thing. They're a for-profit business in the fantasy space that built a tool that's exactly like another tool that already exists that's a competitor. Like, why are we all up in arms a year later after Leg Up comes out with theirs? Like, there was one or two guys on Twitter that were like beating the drum of like disgust with the Leg Up tool. But now like ETR puts one out. I get that their platform's bigger than Legendary Upside, but like, man, poor Adam Levitan's just like getting beat to death. He looked like he was gonna shed a couple tears today on stream. Like, doesn't really deserve that.
I will say okay, let's make our pick here, and then I have one funny comment. Dude, Burrow's just falling. Whoever, I don't even want to let the T or the chase traffic get this Burrow.
Usually I wouldn't. Usually I wouldn't. Honestly,
we can't. I like a Doomsday. I'm big in on. Aren't you? You're in on a Doomsday with me, right?
Huge Doomsday guy.
Dude,
yeah.
What happened after the draft? You and I are just lockstep.
I know.
No one pre-draft together. We had no similar takes. Post draft, we're in the we're two peas in a pod.
Yeah, two minds. Yeah, I don't know where that all came from, but it's just ball knowing, I think, is really what it is. Like, the title of the episode.
Imagine
right?
Not doing ball. Yeah, and BBG always says that you and I are far right drafters.
What does that even mean? Like, is it?
I think they mean like so if you're far left, you care more about like the game theory roster.
The nerds, the fucking nerds.
But like then you and I, we're doing NFL mock drafts. We actually know like defensive players, like
coordinators, O-line. Yeah,
we know ball.
We draft from down here. From down here.
Yes, the Higgins. Oh dang! Someone took the Burrow.
No.
2 picks. Where's the Higgins drafter? Oh no, the Higgins drafter passed because they had Daniels. So the Chase.
They got Terry and Daniels. Okay, I still might have taken. I guess he went Debo there.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah. All right. What I was gonna say was, I will say the one good take on that stream was people were like, dude, fuck Justin Herzig. It's like, dude, you got anything to do with it? The first thing I thought of was that meme where it's like 50 Cent. He's like, I wake up, I look at the computer, and I see fuck T.I., fuck 50. I say, what do you say fuck me for? That was the first thing I thought of. Here, wait, I gotta play that here real quick. This is exactly probably what 50 Cent, what he say. Yeah, what he say fuck me for. Here it is. This is exactly what
the computer say. Floyd said fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what did he say fuck me for? Nelly fucked your first.
Yeah, there you go. That's poor Herzig just catching strays.
That's Herzig. That's Herzig right there. Yeah. That probably has nothing to do with the entire thing. It's like, and I will say the good point was like, you think he wants spots on there? The dude's like a 5-time BBM finalist. I think he's fine keeping things the way things are.
Yeah, he enjoys the soft rooms, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, and obviously it wasn't his call, like I said, and even like poor Adam Levitan, the co-founder. But again, it's like this tool already existed, and now we're just like absolutely demolishing this poor guy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Let him do it, man. Let him do it. Yeah, right ball knowers, left analytics nerds. Thanks for the clarity. I'll be right wing all day.
I feel like there's not a lot of right wings. I feel like there's a lot of left wings out there.
Yeah.
In the best spot. I feel like you and I are a dying breed.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
We're a dying breed. We just Okay, let's see. Child's 94 better not ruin our day after passing on Burrow. Just just stay away. Just stay away, dude.
Oh, BBG getting a workout over here.
Okay, Mahomes, don't even risk it. Don't try and push it.
No, just take him. Take him.
Yeah, GM.
I love this team. This team is in good shape.
Good. Yeah. Dude, BBG's back.
He is so back.
He's so back.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, this team fucks.
This team does fuck. Mahomes, Cuba, Neighbors, McConkey, Rice, Worthy, Adunze. Dude, this is this is a far right ass team.
Oh hell yeah. 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 BBG can't even be mad about this one.
Yeah. I will say, I'll give my 30-second take on the Mavs for all the NBA fans out there. I said this to Cody in the pre-lobby. I said there's no organization that doesn't deserve Cooper Flagg more than the Mavericks, but there's no fan base that deserves Cooper Flagg more than the Mavericks. So it's a weird dichotomy where it's like man, it's like I don't know how to feel because, dude, Nico Harrison just with the bailout of the century. Somebody was like, hey, Adam Silver was like, hey, trade Luka to LA for the league, and we'll give you a Cooper Flag. Like, there's just no way that happened. But
as the resident NBA guy, does this save that dude's job or what?
I mean, he had to have that's the type of trade where you have to talk to ownership about it too, and it's still too early to tell. Luka kind of had some negative press there in the Wolves series. He played like shit defensively, just the worst thing you've ever seen in your life. So Luka's not necessarily, riding as high as he was maybe 2 months ago, but it's still, it could still turn out okay for the Mavs. I think it's the problem with the Mavs trade is they didn't shop him. You have to shop Luka. Like they could have gotten so much more back from so many other teams, but they did a secret handshake deal with the Lakers that made no sense. You have to shop Luka Doncic because the bidding war will be insane. Okay.
Do we want to go Caleb right now?
I was thinking Caleb. I don't mind Pacheco. I don't hate it. What do you think? Not in.
No,
I'm down to Caleb.
I don't like Pacheco with what we're doing with the pass catchers. Like,
let's go Caleb.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I would have been okay with Mooney for sure there, if he were still there. But that's how she goes. Yeah, I'd heard about that. That like obviously the Lakers were like trying to keep it so hush hush. Like they knew if it leaked, they'd be fucked.
Of course they wanted.
There's no way. Again, they would have gotten him for what they gave up. If they, like you said, properly shopped him. So of course the Lakers were like, yeah, no, let's not tell them how bad we're fucking them over. Like, but regardless, like does this save his job? You didn't answer the question.
I mean, yeah, it probably does. Cause I mean, if you think about like the only problem is Kyrie's gonna be coming off an ACL. So you got to think that he's not as good next year. AD is just made of glass, but they have a pretty good supporting cast. They still got Clay. They still have PJ Washington, who's a good player. I feel like they have Daniel Gafford. Like they have actually a solid team. They just every single one of those guys was hurt down the stretch last year, which is probably why they got Cooper Flag because like everybody was hurt. If they probably make the playoffs and don't get Cooper Flag if everybody's healthy. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise that everyone was hurt last year. But like Cooper Flag stepping into it's a pretty good organization. It's a fun city to play in. Like it's a good market too. So it's like I think there's a worse team that he could have gone to. I did not want to see him on the Hornets. The Hornets do not deserve him. I did not want to see him on the Pelicans. The Pelicans do not deserve him. Jazz, like there was a lot of teams that I really didn't want to see him on. So the Mavs,
what about the Raptors?
No.
Yeah, man, Raptors would have been sweet, eh?
Did not want to see him on the Raptors either.
It's the only basketball team we got.
Yeah. So you're on like the more west side of Canada, right? More western side. Yeah. So are you a fan? Because I was thinking like what's the closest NBA city to you? Portland?
Ooh, geez.
Portland, Denver, or Minnesota? Those are
Portland for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Portland for sure. Like as far as like flight wise.
Yes.
But I mean, Portland isn't super easy to get to from where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
So like for ease of getting to and watching a basketball game, it would be Minnesota or Denver.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. No, well, Toronto. Like,
have you ever been to an NBA game?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh, you gotta come to the Target Center, baby. Come to Minnesota. We'll put you up. Put you up.
I'll keep that on the list of things to do, bro.
Yeah. Tell the wife that you're selling maple syrup in Minnesota, and she'll understand.
Yeah, I'm sure my pregnant wife will be happy to let me go.
Vancouver Grizzlies.
Oh, the Grizz were the shit. I was a Grizz guy.
Is this just
I'd rather.
I love Mason. Though.
I do Mason. Yeah.
No, oh my God, another player we're in lockstep.
Lockstep for sure.
Yeah, look at this.
We need running backs. Like it's got.
Yeah, I agree. We don't need Kelsey. We don't need him.
No, Kelsey is DED.
Yeah, DED, dead. DEAD.
Yeah, the Grizzlies were unfortunate, man. There was a whole documentary about that shit ass franchise. It was just a garbage franchise. Like how it was run. It was just run into the ground, like seemingly on purpose. Plus, like the draft picks that they made, it was just like, what are we doing? Like fucking Bryant Reeves or whatever his name was, the big country. Just this big,
Who?
ugly doofus white guy that was so awful.
Oh, see, somebody
Yeah.
knows. I'm not sure.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, legend. He was so horrible. He was like their first overall pick or something, or top whatever, and he was atrocious. And he was just the most hideous looking doofus you've ever seen. Just like went to probably Utah or something. 7 foot, gigantic head, just looked ridiculous.
I would say the only people I can remember is like didn't Abdul, what's that guy?
Abdul Rahim, yeah,
Abdul
Sharif,
Rahim.
or Sharif Abdul Rahim.
Yeah. Mike Miller, Vancouver Grizzly as well, I think.
No, Mike Bibby.
Mike Bibby, that's what I'm thinking of. Not
Yeah,
Mike.
yeah.
Mike Miller was a Memphis Grizzly, not a
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Vancouver Grizzly.
Big country.
I would have been a Grizzlies fan, not a Raptors fan. Actually, that's not true. I was a Raptors fan because they had Vince, man. Vinsanity was legit back
Yes.
in the day.
I also want to acknowledge this name. You owe me $2. What's going on, baby? That's maybe I saw the YouTube.
As long as you don't start saying fucking Raiders, please, Raiders, please.
I thought that was like a Raiders please account. I was like, this could be Raiders please. So what's going on, Putt Daddy? How we doing?
Putt Daddy, the OG, the OG of the OTS channel.
There we go. There we go.
Vincent T-Mac cousins. Do you remember when T-Mac started like a baseball career and he was a pitcher for a little bit?
Wait, what was that?
After his basketball career, he was in like AAA. Like he actually made it.
We got to AAA?
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
shit.
playing some ball.
Loveland?
Yeah, that's exactly what was going as planned.
Yeah, I would never have been able to make that pick without this draft caddy, to be honest.
Just set it and forget it. Set the bot, man.
That I will say, I do draw the line at it auto picking for you.
That's
the
what,
line for me.
yeah, that's what like Pat and I said on his stream last night. We agree pretty much lockstep in our takes. It's like as long as it doesn't like auto populate your queue, you know what I mean, with like the optimal pick, so you can just literally jump in a draft and hit the airplane.
Yeah,
That's some bullshit. Or it like you said, it auto picks for you. Like that's got to be the line.
Can I be brutally honest?
Yeah.
So I saw a couple of the. So I did see. I saw something about like the video they dropped. I saw a quote you, but I didn't put two and two together. When I saw that like people were like ETR was like under fire. Do you know? I originally thought they were under fire. Like no, it was when you DM'd in the group chat or somebody DM'd in there and was like, you know, they like ETR Brass is gonna have to answer for or something like that. I swear to God, I thought they were talking about them ranking DK Metcalf at wide receiver 50. I swear to God, that's what I thought it was about. I was like, damn, they're gonna have to answer for
The community will not stand for this.
That's what I thought it was. I swear to God, because in my mind, I was like, that's a fucking insane ranking.
The community is gonna run ETR out of business for this ranking.
That's what I thought it was. And then I'm like, wait, there's bots? What's going on?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. That is another thing they're going to have to answer for. Yeah. They have them ranked at like wide receiver 15 or something like that, isn't it? Like that is honestly, I do think they need to put out a statement to address that. That is a little...
That's what the emergency stream was for today.
Somebody should have said that in the chat this morning. Like what this should be about is your ranking of DK Metcalf. That's what we need to be addressing right now.
That's what I thought. I was so like, wait, what's going on? Oh, yeah. I'm more interested in that answer. See,
yeah,
chat's with me, dude. Chat's
honestly, it would have been more like informative than the actual like show, the stream today. It was honestly just a big nothing burger, man. It was just like yeah. I don't know. I didn't there's no takeaways from it realistically, in my opinion. So I don't know, whatever. But yeah, they should have talked about, if they were to talk about anything, talk about like the moral like justification, like should it be allowed or should it not be allowed?
Yeah,
I'd be more interested in that conversation. Or like let's talk to Underdog. Like Pete, have like Rudman or Levine or Levine, whatever his name is, the CEO of Underdog, have those guys on there and ask those questions to them. They're the ones that I want to hear from. I don't give a fuck about ETR, who's a business trying to make money that are copying a tool that's already exists. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm not taking my pitchfork to Adam Levitan with ETR.
My thoughts
Let's talk
exactly.
the underdog, man.
My thoughts exactly. That was my first thought when I saw this. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, no draft bot's gonna tell you to have 40% Mooney.
Yeah, I don't care about these. I don't like as it sits right now, like you said, as long as it's not clicking, as long as it doesn't auto-populate your queue, stuff like that. Like I don't really care. I think I'm right always. Is that
Exactly.
true? Of course it
Yes.
is. But
Yeah. All right.
um,
We kind of need RB. I have 0% blue. I'm not incredibly in.
I don't even mind just taking Besh here. Like
Yeah.
I've been pretty hard firm. We don't need like.
What about like one of these tight ends? You like any of these guys or no?
I mean, we got Loveland.
I'm fine. Let's go. I'm fine with Besh. That's okay. Let's do that.
Like blue is. Are we really just like, oh, he's gonna take over? He's gonna be the guy.
That's why I have 0% of him. I'm not.
Like, I have some, but I'm not like. I don't think we need to reach for it. Who are our RBs again?
It's
Mason
Chuba
and
and
Chuba.
Mason.
Yeah, I think there's tons of value at running back when we can throw some volume at it.
Yeah.
Like same with tight end. There's tons of volume at running back and tight end at the end of drafts. There's 0 wide receivers you feel good about clicking.
I built a rare 4 QB team yesterday.
Ugh, it's probably horrible looking.
No, dude. I think it's like the first. I was like, you gotta build some, one of these sometimes. So I was just like, oh, must have been the Schnauzer. I think it was a Schnauzer 4. Yeah, it was. Let me pull it up here real quick. This is the team. So let's just start with the running backs first. Henry, Pollard, Jones, Dowdle, Sampson, Puka, JSN, Worthy, JMO, Olave, Mooney, Bateman.
That wide receiver room is nice. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Jonnu Loveland. So I got Jonnu like 20 after. I got a huge thing on Loveland. And then I got huge stuff on who were the other big ones. It was like Bateman. And
Darnell
then
Mooney 103. That's good. Yeah.
Darnell Mooney too. So then I was like, okay, I got no QBs, like none. So I was like, let's just go Cam Ward, Stafford, Milroe.
Oh, that's gross.
I don't know, dude. I was like, hey, if I'm ever gonna do a 4 QB team, this is the team to do it.
Yeah, I'm just like I like the stuff that Billy Jones put out. I've really put some work into that, and I'm like super firm on my structures this year. I'm gonna be like, especially BBM. Like I might do some different stuff in like the puppies, schnauzers, whatever. But in BBM, I'm gonna be like super locked in on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
We could definitely go Spears here though.
I like Spears.
Yeah, we could take Spears. That's fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's some good work he put in there. I liked what BBG said in the chat. He's like, people are acting like it's like offering players that aren't available or something like that. It's like,
yeah,
they're still, and the other thing with these bots is like they're staying within a set of rules. So who's making those rules?
Mm-hmm.
Look at Pat Carane's advance rate last year, man. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's wiping his tears with $100 bills. So whatever.
Yeah. Matic too. What, didn't he have a bad advance rate too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matic doesn't have
No
millions of dollars to wipe his tears with though. But
that's true. Yeah.
Either way, we'll see where this all shakes out. It's kind of there's been a fair amount of drama this year already in the best ball streets. We had the Chris Spags one, the Spags.
Oh
drama.
yeah, we had Spags. Yeah,
that's the Spags drama. True. We had this drama.
Yeah,
and it's early. Best ball summer just started.
Yeah,
we could start a fake beef, like you and me, or maybe I'll start a fake beef with BBG or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I've talked about that. I feel like the last fun drama too is when my favorite kind of slept on one was when Liam called everybody who drafted Derrick Henry an idiot, pretty much.
Oh, last year?
Yeah, it was like during the year last year. He was like, if you drafted Derrick Henry, you were an awful drafter. It was pretty much his take.
Oh, and then that was just like the worst take ever.
Well, he did it after Derrick Henry was like on the run. That's like after he was on that, like after he was like certifiably a good pick. That was fun. I like that.
Oh man, I don't remember that really being a thing.
Yeah,
jeez.
I don't know. Maybe that was
just bad. That's a bad hit. That's not necessarily the hill you want to die on, but yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. A lot more
Spags
fun.
Lost his UD, his underdog sponsorship.
Is that true?
So
I don't know.
I don't know.
Confirmed. I don't know if that's confirmed.
I
Yeah.
don't know if that's true, but maybe it is. He did literally say something. Like the one thing that I was like, Spags, man, I know you're emotional right now, but pump the brakes. He literally was like, you come to my house and I'll slit your fucking throat. I was like, holy Spags. Like, I know this is an emotional little rant you're on right now, but like you need to
Ray Day?
take a breath. Ray Day 100%.
Ray
100%.
Day. Ray Day.
Yeah, I when he said that, I was like, holy fuck, Spags, pump the brakes, pal. Take a breather and let's just work through this. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
anyways.
This is talking about the Liam thing. It's because 30% of Henry had Michael Pittman on them.
Oh, well, that's yeah.
Yeah. I know what he was getting at. It was just funny, like, because it's like zero RB Burrow versus like everyone who loves drafting, a guy like Derrick Henry,
Yeah. I mean, I was pretty heavily invested in Derrick Henry. I did pretty well last year.
As was I.
Yeah, there you
We
go.
know ball, right?
Ball knowers.
Ball
Yeah.
knowers knew. Ball knowers knew.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, there's more Spags drama going on, I guess. Hey, that's fun.
I think it's all stemming from the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I wonder if I ever get into a beef where I legitimately have to fight for my life. I feel like one of these days it's bound to happen. I'm gonna say something dumb, or someone's gonna take something too far, and then I'm gonna have to fight for my life on stream. And if we'll cross that bridge when we get there, but hopefully we don't have to do that. I feel like I usually tend to stay out of most things.
I mean, I'm sure you've had like people kind of troll you. I had a recent post that I had like 4 trolls on. That's how you know you're like starting to like have a voice, and the trolls come out and just shit on everything you do. And then it's like, oh, perfect. I must be making an impact or a dent in this thing. I don't know. So
yeah.
I'm sure you've had that too.
Yeah, a couple Twitter polls, a couple of guys coming in the chat. I don't know. It's like I feel like one benefit I have to being young is like I feel like, and it's not to generalize older people. I feel like younger guys low key just don't give a fuck. At least maybe just because I don't. But I feel
no, it's actually the exact opposite. Like the older I get, the less fucks I have to give.
I just don't
like
care.
What I always say on my stream, like, go ahead and disagree with me. I don't give a shit. Listen to me, don't listen to me. I really don't care. Like, I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm not gonna get bullied into like liking players or whatever. We can go. Yep.
You're good,
bro. Lockstep. Let's do this.
We are just like finishing each other's sentences right now. I queue up a player, and you just before you can even say it, and we're just
Twins.
we're just in
15 years apart.
Yeah.
Twins.
Yeah, Harbin's my biggest hater for real. He's everybody's biggest hater.
Yeah, he kind of trolls everybody a little bit, which is fine.
Yeah,
which is fine.
Exactly. All right, chat. You need one more like for a second draft. So make sure you go down there, tap the like button. 40 likes for a second draft, and just tap the like button anyway if you have not already. Drop a sub on the channel, and Schneid's channel is now in the description. So make sure you are sub to him over there as well. 1250 subs over on this channel. We're doing a little combine, 40-yard dash, longest football toss, and bench press reps. And then 1,500 subs. We'll run back the 24-hour live stream if we get it before week 1. So make sure you do all those things. Tap the bell, notifies when we go live. Thank you in advance.
I thought you were doing 24-hour at like 1089 or something like that.
No, definitely not.
I was gonna say I want a rematch. We need a blind test, like what we need to do for this rematch, because it's kind of bullshit how it went down.
I think it's gotta be back and forth.
Yeah, that, or we go out, get a little whiteboard, and then you have like 8 seconds. It's not long.
Yeah.
Like ask the questions, an 8-second timer. You write your answer, show it to the camera.
Yeah.
Because then we can both be right, or what, you know what I mean?
I also kind of like the idea of like us picking each other's like, players, but it has to be from like a certain like, maybe top like first round only or something. You know what I mean? Something like that. Or like, like if it's an O-line or D-line, it can only be a first round guy. Any skill position player can be like rounds.
But I could crush if it's like 4th round offensive lineman. I'll do well with that.
I don't know if I would. That's the problem.
Yeah, the honestly, the ones that were being picked were too easy, and you just have like Rain Man going on a little bit.
No, okay, go back and watch that. There were a couple that I knew that you did not.
Yeah, 2, I think, literally.
Sa-
And there
I
was
don't
like
know-
2
yeah,
that I knew that you didn't know.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, you're right.
You're just fucking Superman fast, and I was like, God, man, is it my
We also
old
got
brain?
to-
I don't know
got
what
to
it
do,
is.
like hour 5 of a 12-hour stream or something like that too, right?
That too, yeah, that too.
There was that as well. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Either
But
way,
hey,
it needs to be like a
you gotta
blind
be-
test.
You got to slay the BBG monster tomorrow over on Fanspeak before you get another
Wednesday,
chance at
Wednesday, but
oh,
yeah.
Wednesday. Sorry, excuse me. You gotta beat him before you get another chance at the champ.
Well, you gotta get in the next week then, and then see if you can. I'll see you in the finals.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be like trivia, like NFL stuff. I think they were like asking like ADP questions. I suck at that. I couldn't tell you what Jalen Waddle's ADP is, like the number. I don't know the number. I just know like where he goes.
It's
You know
like
what I mean?
62 or something like that.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know that I don't know like the numbers of the ADP guys. Okay.
We can go Mason Taylor or Alec Pierce.
Yeah, we're good. I like Taylor. I think he's like the last tight end in a tier that I like. You know
Pretty
what I mean?
much, yeah.
Let's go Taylor.
I'd rather we got Gesicki than Taylor with already having Loveland, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, BBG is probably legit testing himself right now, just sitting on his couch all day with his knee hold up, fucking just literally running tests on himself, just memorizing ADPs so he can dust me.
He probably is, to be honest.
I didn't know what it was when I even when I said yes, I didn't know what were being like what the questions were. Sounds like it's like ADPs, but it should be is like ADPs from last year or something. Like it shouldn't be ADPs for right now.
I would suck at that too. I couldn't tell you. Darnell Mooney's my most drafted player. I couldn't tell you even what round he went in last year.
Oh, he was like the 140s or something like
I
that.
don't know.
Yeah, like
Sounds good. I don't know. I got this thing with numbers. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm people, the math jokes might come flying here, but like years too. So like NFL draft, obviously we've established that I know the NFL draft. I'm bad with years, like linking players up to certain years. Like obviously I know some of the guys, but like certain years I'm really not good with either.
Well, a lot of the like number stuff, like even if it's like stat wise, a lot of times, like once it's over, I could fucking care less. It's out of my brain. It's gone. It's done. So like even the ADP stuff last year, I could probably be okay just by like where they're going now and how they kind of finished. I could kind of Rain Man of ADPs. Yeah, well, you're sitting there not working, just testing yourself all the time.
No, I will
drafting for like 3 hours a night. Like
he is really good at the ADPs. Like on stream, he'll be like, "Oh, this guy's ADP last year." I'm like, and then he'll get like within one. You know,
he probably is gonna dust me.
Reenacting the Billy Madison flashcard scene with ADPs.
100%. That's what he's doing. Yeah.
I like the Armageddon scene too, where they're doing like the psyche eval. He's like, woman. I don't even know if I'm gonna say it. Let's go. Dude, are you in on Dobbins at all?
I'm not, man. I'm not. Like,
we kind of need RB though.
We do, but there's some guys at the end. Like,
can I convince you on Coker?
You can go Coker if you want. I mean, you really want to spread that out at all, or no?
No, I don't.
Your exposures, no.
I don't. No, not yet. There'll be time for that. There'll be time, but right now it's time for this.
You heard the nickname for your fans?
Yes, I have.
I'm just a cokehead, dude. Out of context, that's crazy, but I'm a cokehead. Took a while to find those highlights.
I saw that you posted that today. That was a well positioned tweet.
Yeah.
Hopefully Jalen Coker sees that and you get yourself. By the way, how's there not a highlight clip of Lan Larison in your opener, in your intro?
We're not drafting him right now.
That one-handed catch he has.
Yeah, I know. I thought about putting him
intro.
in. I know, but now it's like I'm not going to draft. I usually only have
in like a month. No one will know who Lan Larison is.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like who the fuck's that guy? I might put him in just for the vibe, just to remember what.
It's a sick play though.
It is a sick play. Just to remember what was. That's a good shout. I might have to do that. I think Coker's not in there. I might get rid of Leggett, but I like that celebration too much because Leggett's the opening clip.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting rid of Leggett, getting rid of maybe AJ Brown. I do like drafting AJ Brown, but I don't know if he's necessarily a brand player. most of the guys I have in there are like brand players. You know what I mean?
Mm,
I get rid of Travis Hunter too. I think too. So we'll see.
yeah. Well, it's hard to like wrap your brand around Travis Hunter right now with his cost.
Yeah.
All my guys are still cheap enough, like Kyle Williams. It's always rookies. Well, that's not true. That's not true. But
Have you seen Kyle Williams fucking sleeper ADP?
no.
Let
Is
me,
it flying up now?
dude. You have to see where it was in this. Somebody got him. Okay, somebody got him at the 410 in our draft. 411.
Wow.
I drafted at the
Wow.
410. I didn't even know he was there. He was so far down. I just like I didn't look at the board looking for Kyle Williams. I just assumed he would have been gone. Like because I
Yeah.
just didn't pick for 2 rounds. He got taken the pick after me, and I lost my shit that I didn't know he was
Oh
there.
my
Like,
god! You
I
just
took, like-
lost the league.
But then I traded up in a different draft and got him at like the 309. I was like, this is good enough. I traded like Leggett for him.
Just bring up RBs. We're done with everything else but RB.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Burchard is my guy always. and
Brashard. I like Brashard.
he's my guy here.
Let's do it. Okay, let me see if it's the.
Oh, we could use a Denver Bronco, no? But I mean,
yeah, we could.
kind of passed us by now. But
Yeah, it's okay. We can still get Estime if we want.
yeah, I do like. I'm an Audric fan.
Yeah. Okay, if I go to Gourmet and I go to Draft Room, yeah. Look at the wait. Okay, let me see if I can. Williams. This is 80. Did it go up higher now? Let me see if I can.
Because he went in like second round of all the drafts I was in, rookie drafts.
Yeah, dude.
Still too low.
He's come up a little bit, but right now he's sandwiched between Kobe Hudson and Cornelius Johnson and
Yeah,
Jamari
that's
Thrash. Like
wild.
people don't even know he's down there.
Oh, these are startups too, eh? Like with
No, this is
Jamari
a rookie
Thrash.
draft. It's a rookie draft. This is just with the other free agents are in there as well. So that's why this is
Oh,
last
okay.
week.
Right.
It's crazy. Like
yeah.
if you're doing a rookie draft right now and you're in like a soft leagues like I am, like a lot of home league dynasty teams, like go get Kyle Williams in the third because I traded up for him. I tried to trade with 2 different people. They wouldn't trade with me just because they're
Yeah.
weird. And then I
I'm trying
finally
to
traded
trade.
up, and they're like, "What were you trying to do so much?" Like they're like, and then I take Kyle Williams, and then in the chat they go, "Who the fuck is Kyle Williams?" Like they don't even know who he is.
Welcome to the fucking show, boys.
Yeah, right. Well, this is the big leagues. This is the big leagues, bucko.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Kyle Williams has certainly been the guy I built my brand on this year anyways. That's
Mhm.
definitely the guy for me.
All right, one more RB. Who we thinking?
I mean, I do like Audric Estime, and it does work for this team. Woody Marks, I don't mind.
Is he on here? Oh, there he is. I
Um,
don't draft Estime ever, so I'm down to go Estime.
yeah, it makes sense for what we're doing too. This team absolutely FCKs, man.
Oh yeah, FK coolers. All right, let's recap it real quick. We got Mahomes, Caleb, Chuba Hubbard, Mason, Spears, Davis, Brashard Smith, Audric Estime, Neighbors, McConkey, Rice, Worthy, Adunze, Besh, and Coker. And then we got Loveland, Strange, and Mason Taylor. There we go. Locked in. That team's taking it down. Let's do, are you down to do one more draft?
Yeah, we can do a quick one.
All right, cool. Let's do a 20-second puppy chat. We'll do it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
We both had good runouts on our rookies, our chosen rookies with Harvey. And
How much
Williams.
RB do you have?
Good runouts. I didn't have as much because I liked Giddens more. I just liked him more. I only 12% Harvey probably.
Yeah. You want to see my exposures?
Yours
I
is
have
like
like
40. I know that. Yeah.
Well,
but
I
how
have
much
30.
Giddens? How much Giddens?
I
do
had
you
22. I had a
have?
lot
Oh, wow.
of
Jeez.
for a while. I had 40 Giddens and like 30 Harvey. It's just because
Yeah.
the way the room would fall. But then I was
Mhm.
like, dude, I even like down the stretch, I told myself, I was like, you're gonna be pissed if Harvey, if like, you don't have like 30% of this guy. Like you're gonna be mad at yourself if you don't. I'm so glad I just like made a concerted effort down the stretch there just to grab as much as humanly possible.
Yeah, I was
of it.
kicking myself for Bayshal Tootin not having like 1,000,000% Bayshal Tootin when he was a 20th
Mhm.
round guy because I just love Bayshal Tootin. And then everybody, like after the combine, obviously everybody found out about him, and I was like, "Fuck!" I had a lot. I had like 20 to 30, probably 20-something% of Tootin. I was like,
Yep.
"Man, how did I not just have literally 100% Bayshal Tootin?" why wouldn't I? Like, so that's
Yeah.
good on you for like doing that. He did end up as my highest owned running back, Tootin, at
Mhm.
25%. So that feels good. Damian
All right.
Martinez is my second highest owned. Feels
Oh,
less good.
Jesus. We got freaking everybody in here. We got Jason, Coolers, Underzet, Kelly, Thad, Dog, and Hartman. So anybody else in here, if you're drafting with us, make yourself known in the chat.
I think Go Vikes is somebody.
Go Vikes. Hey, Minnesota. Here we go.
I
We
think.
probably live 5 minutes away from each other. Who knows? Maybe in the apartment next to me.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe
Who
it's
knows?
the guy barbecuing you always see.
Yeah, maybe. Right. Have you ever gone to an NFL game before?
Yeah, I've only been to one. It was pretty sweet. Although my team lost. I watched Bengals Cowboys in Jerry's World.
Oh, nice.
That was good. Except for the Bengals played like absolute dog shit and just
What year
got
was that?
walked. Oh man.
Was that like one of the
Cole Beasley was still on the
Okay,
Cowboys.
so was that like one of the, was that like one? I think I remember that game. Was that when Burrow was hurt? Or no? Burrow played?
No,
Or
he
was it
wasn't
before
even in
Burrow?
the league yet. It was before Burrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was a long time ago. I'll never forget it was Cole Beasley though, because he's like running across, he's in motion, and the defense is doing absolutely nothing to account for him.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, who's got Beasley? Who's got Beasley? Who's got Beasley? Boom, touchdown to Beasley. I'm just like, motherfuck, like, what are we doing? It was a sad day. I mean,
let's just do it.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's try and do it.
It's not my account, so
Hey, there we go. Yeah, Grant's in here. Go Vikes. Grant,
That's
you a Minnesota,
it, yeah.
are you a Minnesota boy? Because I'm also a Minnesota boy. Let's see here.
how do you
What was I
think
gonna
he says
say?
alcohol?
I said I don't even want to say it. I said alcohol. I can't even say it. I'm like even trying to say. I said alcohol maybe like 10 times on stream last night. That's the only thing I could think about was like.
Oh man, you got any apple teenies in your fridge or what? I gotta find this. I don't know if I can though.
Fuck you.
I don't know if they have that in
Grant,
Canada.
Grant, assuming you're above the legal age and you drink beer, please tell him that Bush Apple is the best thing to ever be invented. Can we please get a W in the chat if that is an accurate statement, if you've had it before? Because it's a Midwest thing. You can only get it Midwest America.
I've had the apple beers and they're fucking atrocious, man. Like they are not
You
good.
have to try this one. I'm telling you, you have to try it.
If I find a Bush Apple, I will absolutely be buying it. Like
Okay.
I don't care if it's a
Let's go.
36
Let's
pack, that's all
go.
that comes. Yeah, I guess do it. We gotta do it. We gotta do it for the
We
bit.
have to. We
For the
have
bit.
Bush Apple on a pontoon W. Thank you. See, some people know.
I mean, everything's just a little bit better on a pontoon boat in a 10,000 lake Minnesota. So that's fair. But like, I don't know. If I see Bush Apple in a liquor store and the only option is to buy a 36 pack, I'll buy it
Yes, you have
to
to.
see what it tastes like.
I'll send you one. I'll send one to your address.
Yeah, you
Sure, it'll
should.
be great by the time it gets there.
How much will it be tariff though by the time it
Oh
gets
yeah,
there?
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? The reason I asked why you went to an NFL game, because I was gonna say the Falcons, obviously for those who don't know, the Falcons are my team. They play in Minnesota this year, but I don't know if it's a hot take. I don't like going to NFL games live. Like, even if it's my team, I really don't enjoy it. It's not like it's the Vikings, like the way their arena is, like you can still see a lot of like of the action. Like the stadium's built in a way where like there's not really a terrible seat in the stadium, but there's just something about watching it on TV. Plus, I like watching all the games anyways. It's just I can't explain it. I'm such a TV football watcher. Football's not made for in person. It's made for TV.
Yeah, it's the same as like UFC, you know, like
I
live.
feel like UFC's the
fighting.
opposite. I feel like UFC isn't like that one like the
Mind you, maybe it would be like I think, and regardless, it always just depends on your seat, right? Like your view, your vantage point. Like it's all going to depend on that. Like when I watched the football game I went to, I was in like basically the end zone. I thought it would be like guy scores a touchdown, he can jump up on the wall and maybe I get a football or something cool. That'd be crazy, you know. But no, there was like 20 feet of concrete before the field, so there's no way that could ever happen. So it was a waste. So I think it just all depends on the vantage point, all depends on your view. Like if you're on the 50-yard line and like, you know, just above the field, you got a great view of everything, that'd be sick. But
well, that's the thing. It's like, if you're near the action for any sport, like it's going to be sick, right? But like
Yeah.
NBA, even if you're just first level, but like 25th row, like you're still kind of like it's still a really good product to watch. Baseball is always a good product to watch when you're there. Okay, let's try and make this team win. Any of the receivers you
Devontae?
like here? Yeah, I'm fine with Devontae. It's fine.
Yeah.
I definitely will not have 19% of him, but I'm fine.
Yeah,
with him right here.
slow down a little bit.
We'll
That's
slow
all right.
down. We will slow down. Maybe get more Chase Brown and Kyron, who I historically don't draft, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm not. I find them pretty hard clicks right now.
Yeah. And I agree with this. College football in person is actually way better than the NFL. Gophers games, Minnesota Gophers games are really fun. I go to like one a year, and I always go to like Iowa, or I got into the Iowa game and the Axe game, the longest running rivalry in college sports. That's a fact. Longest running trophy rivalry game in college football is Minnesota Wisconsin. That's like a huge game. I was there 2 years ago. I was in the end zone, like second row, and Braylon Allen scored a touchdown right in front of me. I was like, "Fuck you, Braylon Allen."
He's like twice your size, but
I would beat the fuck out of Braylon Allen.
yeah.
Tell him I
that
said
is-
it, chat. Tell him I said it.
yeah, that is something I want to do is catch some college football. That's for damn sure. That would be on the list. The next kind of like sports trip I make like that would be all encompassing. Like I'd have to watch, at least one NFL game, college football, maybe some other sports like baseball, whatever, hockey. Nashville would be sick for that. Like the hockey arena's right there. Then you just cross the river, go to the football stadium.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I would love to. I've never been to an SEC game. I would love to go to an SEC football game.
Hockey's lit too, live.
Kyron?
I guess he's falling into our lap at 41. What do you want from me?
Yeah, and it's correlated with Devontae.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Yeah, let's do it. Cool.
If he's gonna fall into your lap, we could have went with the quarterbacks, I suppose. But
Mhm.
the Red River rivalry too, I'd like to check out.
Yeah, Oklahoma, Texas. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Those like milestone, even like what's the one the Ivy League one? Is it like Yale and
I don't know. I've never heard of this one.
Harvard or something? Yeah, there's the one that's probably the oldest one, man. Because
No,
like the Ivy
know
League
for a
used to
fact-
be like
I know for a fact Minnesota, Wisconsin is the oldest trophy rivalry game.
maybe like trophy just for the game like that, but like the Ivy League rivalries are pretty like because that used to be where football like was.
Mm-hmm.
Like guys used to
Army Navy.
Army Navy would be sick too, actually. Yeah.
that'd be
Yeah.
cool. I would say I had a buddy. I surprised him like once a year. He went to the Air Force Academy, and they make you go to the games. Like you don't have a choice. They're like,
Wow.
hey, you're getting up and you're going to the Air Force game today. Like you don't have a choice. And it's funny too. That guy now he's in the Space Force. You know what that is?
I mean, does Emo Cowboy work with them or what?
They fight aliens. Like they literally protect. That's like it's like a brand new branch of the military. And within the past 5 years, maybe, and it's like literally like protect Earth. That's like the creed of it. Like that's the purpose.
Really?
Yeah, he's in the
That's
Space
wild.
Force. It's crazy.
So he's got some shit he probably can't talk about.
Probably, dude. He's probably got some
sure.
declassified, files or something, some videos, that I might leak on stream if I ever see.
Or
them.
just like some intel,
Yeah, it's like, dude.
that you
on
hear
scale of
you hear
I might
through
text them. I might text in the group chat, but on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad are we just fucked?
yeah. The more it starts to come out now, it's like we
Yeah.
might just be taking
Kind of
time
need a
off
receiver
of it.
here.
Yeah.
Waddle Addison. I'm fine with either. I slightly lean Addison, but
I firmly lean Waddle.
okay, that's fine. I don't have a big enough. Oh wait. Oh, it wasn't even our
Oh
clip.
God. I
Addison.
mean,
You don't like Addison?
yeah, no,
You
not
gotta
really.
go Rome
Man.
straight up,
I would go Rome over Addison straight up for sure.
dude. You can say tell me.
Yeah.
Rome's got to get in the intro. I was thinking about that. Rome, because my biggest like, I call them 20% guys. I'm gonna have 20+% of this season.
Oh, I'm gonna have 30 Rome probably.
Yeah,
As he keeps falling, I'm gonna have 1,000,000% Rome. Like
Those guys for me right now are going to be. It's going to be Rome, Mason, Mooney, and then Coker might sneak in there.
I don't mind all that. I'm not into the Coker, but I'm like over 50% Brashard Smith right now. I'm gonna be heavy Brashard Smith. I probably want to end up 50%. That's pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
But like I'll probably end up with like 30 for sure, 30 or even 40.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm firmly in on Brashard Smith.
Yeah. I was just say college football. Are you familiar with our GOAT, Coy Parrish?
No. What is that?
He's
What are you
next.
talking about?
He's the next Travis Hunter. Go for football.
Oh, really?
He was a true
What's his
freshman
name?
last year.
What's his
He was
name?
Coy Parrish.
That's a sick name.
Yeah, he's from Esco, Minnesota, which is like northern Minnesota. Committed to the Gophers, and then Ryan Day on signing day. Okay, let's make our pick. Let's see. You like Juwan?
If we could do Juwan, I'm thinking like, do we want to just take Burrow and say fuck you guys? Like, or we could do Juwan. I'm good with either one of those picks.
Let's just go Juwan. I feel
We do need wide receiver.
Yeah,
we could get Rams. We could get Rams.
Niners.
Niners. Yeah.
Okay, so Coy Parrish. So this guy,
What does
four-star.
he play?
He plays safety, but he's going to play offense this year too. Like he he's a sick picture of him wearing. I'll see if I can find it here real quick. It's like a dual. It's like a dual practice jersey. It's multicolored because that's how much they intend to use him on. He's looking at his high school. This guy right here. So it's a dual. So like they're going to use him on offense and defense like that. They've already come out and said it. He's an athletic freak. Like he's a legit freak. He played safety last year. I think he had 4 or 5 interceptions. He didn't even start week 1. True freshman, All-American. Just an absolute stud. But he's from Esco, Minnesota, which is like very, very small, middle of nowhere Minnesota up north. And he was committed to the Gophers forever. Ryan Day flies in at the 11th hour, like the day before signing day. And you can't just fly into Esco. You gotta fly in. Like he probably took a private jet, probably flew into Duluth, then went to Esco, tried to get him to flip. Our boy stood strong, and he's kind of like the cult hero for like Minnesota right now. He's an absolute stud.
Yeah, he's got a sick name. Number one.
Yeah.
Was he a running back though, or was that wide receiver stats? I'm looking at his
his high school
7. Yeah.
Yeah, he played both ways. He played safety and he played running back, receiver, quarter. He played everything.
So it says he racked up 1,167 yards on offense and 20 tuds.
Yes.
But
he also won
5 times in the return game.
Yes, he won MVP of the All-American game too. Defensive MVP of the All-American game.
6-1-2 Bills. This kid's pro ready, eh?
Yeah, he's the GOAT. He's the absolute GOAT. And then we got Darius Taylor too, who's going to be a high draft. Probably day 2 draft pick next year at running back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably will. He was like I think he was like a top 2 round pick last year in like the college football stuff, best ball stuff, like a top 2 round pick.
Is he Heisman?
It depends on the year he has. Probably not though.
Well, yeah, obviously, but like, is he in the running?
He could be. I mean, he's that good. He's a true sophomore last year. His true freshman stats are crazy if you go look at him.
Ricky? Tricky Ricky?
Yeah, let's go Ricky. Let's do it. Oh, Myers a little fall. The triple Vegas.
Yeah, that's a little aggressive on the
I don't want
Vegas, but
we right now we have triple Vegas, double Vegas, double Rams, and double Niners.
Yeah, it's
fun.
unique. It's unique.
It definitely is unique. Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta get different on these puppy streets.
100%.
Nice. Yeah, I think I like my college team would be LSU for sure. Burrow, yeah, the Bayou Bengals,
Yeah.
Burrow, fucking wide receiver U.
Yeah. Are they wide receiver? They're not wide receiver.
Their colors are so clean too. Like you can't. No one can deny that. No one can deny that.
I wouldn't say they're wide receiver U.
Right now,
Ohio State.
close second. Who are the top 2 receivers in the NFL right now? Who's the top 2 wide receivers in the NFL right now?
It doesn't matter who the top 2 are. Who's their third? Who's their
Neighbors?
Third? Okay, sorry, I forgot about Neighbors. Yeah,
Bruh.
DJ, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, come on.
But dude, you got Garrett Wilson.
Look at the first round. Go scroll up. Look at the first round.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
I don't know about Neighbors because I've been having this conversation for
four
like 5 years.
first round wide receivers from LSU in the first round of fantasy drafts right now.
Yeah,
like
you're right.
It's wide receiver U for sure. Come on now, it's not even a question. Ohio State's close second.
Does Ohio State get to claim JMO?
No,
Probably not.
no,
Yeah,
that's
probably not.
Bama.
Yeah.
You know.
Ayuk, triple Niners.
Let's go
Or Mooney.
Mooney. Yeah, Mooney.
Yeah,
Mooney.
you don't
Yeah,
gotta.
there you go.
Dude, I might have 50. Dude, like I just keep clicking him. He never goes before ADP, and I always take him like right around ADP. Like
I
he
was
just
saying on my
always-
stream tonight, we're having talks about exposure and stuff like that. I was like, man, I don't give a fuck if I end up with 60% of a player. Like, if there's value to be had, I'm gonna click it every time. I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, I think Mooney's a value down here. I do.
USC's got some good ones. Not as good as those other two, but like, dude, USC had it was London
Back in the day,
Pittman- It was London, Pittman, Amon-Ra, all on the same
That's true.
team,
Yeah, that's true.
which is crazy. And I think London outperformed both of them as a true freshman or something like that. It was something. Maybe he was second on the team, but he had a really good true freshman season. London did.
Yeah,
And then
London's legit.
Yeah, people were trying
That's
to.
another guy.
People keep trying to compare Ted to London. And it's really pissing me off.
No, he's not even close.
Not even
Ted's not
close.
not even close. London is so much better than Ted. So
As a
much.
prospect, he was so much better than Ted. Like it
Oh
was
yeah, yeah.
like the route running, the dog. Like that's the biggest thing. Ted don't have that dog
He's
thing.
got a chip, man. Drake London, like if you watched his college tape, man, he was like, fuck. He's got a chip on his shoulder. Like he was just wrecking dudes for the fun of it. Like,
Dude, watching London's college. If you guys want to have some fun, you want to see the most contested catches you've ever seen in a single season. Go watch Drake London's final year highlights. It's
Yeah.
just Kendon Slavis or
Yeah.
Slovis, whatever that
Slovis,
guy's
yeah.
name is, just chucking it up. And he's the only guy on that team, and he's just like he just comes down with it every single time. Like it's a
and
it's
he's just like wrecking dudes for fun. Like
Yeah.
it was.
he's really good in the run game too. Like even like in the
Yeah.
NFL, he's an awesome run blocker.
That's what I mean. Like in college, like he was just borderline blindsiding dudes, just ear holing them, just like fuck you. I don't like you right now. Like, you know, it was like, holy man, take it easy, London. You're gonna get flags galore in the NFL doing that shit. But no, he's so much better than Ted. Not even in the same conversation. Not in the same conversation. Do we have
Okay.
any quarterbacks yet? We don't, eh?
No, did we just go Purdy?
I mean, when's our wraparound?
Lost
pick
out on
here?
Caleb. I think it's coming.
Oh, that's a little tough. Yeah, let's just do.
I think we just get it. There's
Purdy.
a lot of
Let's just do
players too that are
Purdy.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say Scatterboo would have been fun, but it's not that far after ADP. So let's just go Purdy.
No, let's just do Purdy, lock it in. Then we got the Rams Niners week 17. We win the puppy.
Yeah. Wasn't that week 17 like 2 years ago? No. Was it? I can't remember.
Something. I mean, they're in division and it's gonna happen. So and it would make a lot of sense this year. I think those are the top two in the division, no question. I don't think anyone would argue that, but
Let's have I got a ball nowhere ass question for you. You ready?
shoot.
Give me your top 5 play callers in order.
Top 5 in order. How about I
order.
just top 5
Give
and
me
then
top
I
five.
can rank them.
Okay, give me the 5.
Kyle Shanahan for sure.
Yep.
No question. I think Mike McCarthy is super underrated.
Oh, McCarthy getting some love. Okay.
He is.
I don't hate it.
I'm not sure I'd put him on the list, but like he's super underrated.
On the list,
No, because he's not currently, employed.
yeah, okay.
Zach Taylor with the
Okay.
Bengals might be a little homerish, but he's on the list.
Okay. this
Andy
is the big
Reid,
ones.
obviously Andy Reid.
All right.
Like I'm tempted to say Mike McDaniel, but like he doesn't have the pieces in the offense to really like do what he could be capable of. Justin
I like
Fields,
Yeah, I was gonna say Tracy or Fields. I think it's Fields.
yeah, Fields for sure. Then we can be
Okay, we'll
done.
look it up. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I don't think I've ever gone Fields Purdy.
Who else am I forgetting here? What do I have? My list? Shanahan, Reed, Taylor.
Yeah.
Um,
You're missing a couple big names.
I mean Cliff Kingsbury for me
Okay.
is pretty unreal.
All right.
McVay, obviously.
Yeah. So that's 5 right there.
Yeah, I would probably kick out Zach Taylor for
Johnson.
maybe I wouldn't. I mean, we'll see what he does this year. Like, again, I think I said it. We were talking about it on some stream. I'm not sure if I was saying it with you, but like, I think the whole like the amount of volume they threw at the run game in Detroit was more predicated off of Dan Campbell just being like the way he is.
Mhm.
So we'll see but I mean, I'm tempted to put Ben Johnson on that list for sure.
I'd say
Yeah.
I think mine is like pretty almost set in stone in no order. McVay, Shanahan. I put KOC in there. I think KOC is in the top 5 personally.
Could be, I could say that, yeah.
I'll put those 5. I want to put Reed, but he just hasn't been that good, and maybe he's just winning games. So I feel like I got to put Reed in there.
Sean
So
Payton too. Someone said in the BBG
Yeah,
just
Sean
said
Payton.
that's
So
he
I'll go.
misspelled Peyton, but that's
it's
okay.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't know better. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna go Shanahan, KOC, McVay, Andy Reid, and I'll put Ben Johnson in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of like fringe guys. Like even like a Liam Cohen could be in the conversation. Zach
yeah.
Robinson for the Falcons, like any of the McVay tree could be in the conversation. Kingsbury could be in the conversation.
Falcons
right?
fans would not agree with you on Zach Robinson. At least beginning of the year, they didn't like him.
Well, yeah, we'll see where it goes. Like obviously, a lot of that could have been, Kirk Cousins still playing hurt.
Well,
but
LaFleur too. LaFleur's a great.
LaFleur, yeah, he's legit for sure.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of good names out there right now.
Yeah, 100%.
So
all right, 2 picks away here. We're 2-2-5-1. Yeah. We're probably good at QB. We don't need tight end.
I think we can stop at 2 QBs, man.
That's what I'm saying. We're good at QB.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't think we could just go double elite tight end, but I don't think we need to.
I still think we go like Besh again or pull someone up. We could we'll scroll down. Let's
be like Benson,
No.
Garendo.
I think it's Besh again, man. Like
let's do it. It's fine with me.
Oh wait. No. We have
Kirk. Oh, Kirk.
Yeah, sure. We kind of got to do something.
Yeah.
I don't want to be triple stack in Vegas. I forgot all these fucking Raiders. I don't really like Kirk, but whatever.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
All right.
Just another pay half an eye of attention over here to this draft.
Another friendly reminder for the chat: drop a like on the live stream, por favor. If you're not subbed, make sure you drop a sub. We're gonna be drafting the entire summer. We have consecutively streamed. What was it? I think today's day 108. 108 days consecutively streamed. We've streamed every day since the big board. So however many days that is, that's how many days we've streamed in a row. So
maybe Jalen Knoll we should have brought up, but that's all right. This range sucks, man.
It's not great. It's not great for receiver it's good for running back. I think it's fine, but any other position.
Not even. It's good for tight end.
Yeah, it is good for tight end, right?
And maybe quarterbacks. But I've been saying that like after round 10, it just gets pretty dusty out there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, look at all those tight ends, couple quarterbacks.
Yeah,
but I don't want to take tight end right now.
You want to go Warren, scoop that value?
I guess we could, and then
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's kind of fun. It's not like it's like
it is fun.
We pissed we didn't get Tajay Spears.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's fucking do it, dude. Yeah,
it's good value.
We
pairs with Houston, a little bit. Pairs with Houston.
Yep. Pairs with Houston, 100%. Yeah.
At least we can stop. We can do 2-6-8-2.
That's what I'm saying. We can 2-6-8-2 is great.
Yeah.
And 2-6-8-2 on a Kyron Genti team too is like kind of fun. You know what I mean? It's like we have 2 studs and we're gonna have some dart throws.
Yeah.
And our receiving, I think our receiver room's fine as well. So I don't mind.
That's the way I want to be building a lot this year. Is like two like quality running backs you can trust, and then just like a bunch of dart throws.
Yeah.
A bunch of handcuffs. That kind of thing is just what I'm really feeling strategy wise this year. Yeah. I think those top like, but again, like there's like 3 really. Like again, McVay, Shanahan, and I guess probably Andy Reid, just off of like, he's been doing it so long. And then there's a whole ton of other guys in that conversation.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on, Pat? How are we doing? How are we doing today? All right.
Yeah. What are we feeling here?
Yeah, I'm looking. I think
RB.
RB is great. I like this range.
Just clear out the tight ends, quarterbacks. We'll just be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only problem is that when you hit the grid again, you have to do it again.
Yeah, I know.
It's not ideal, but what can you do? Okay.
I don't even know if you do. Sometimes it stays. Sometimes it stays. But
I don't think I've ever had it stay for me, unfortunately.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we kind of need a double tap. Maybe RB here. Maybe not. We'll see what receivers fall.
Yeah.
You like McMillan at all? You think he's draftable?
I think he's draftable if he keeps like where he falls. He's got to fall some more. I haven't got my rankings done up to this point yet. Yeah, rate A.
Ray Day again, or we can go Allen for the stack.
I mean, you don't want to really stack with,
Let's go Ray Day.
Fields, the backup running back, the handcuff running back
Mhm.
with the rushing quarterback. Like, I don't mind it. You could talk me into it with Brees Hall, but if Braylon falls,
Yeah.
then,
Getting ready for the schedule release, then it's volume time. Can I give you a little Bruce Buffer real quick? That's good.
Do it.
That's what that reminded me of. All right. See how long I can hold it. It's time. I could have held it for like 20 more seconds, but I felt too long.
Yeah, you're looking a little red after that one.
A little bit. A little bit.
Lazard Corey
Fighting!
Smith, someone's gonna hit. No.
Fighting out of the AFC South. Tank. Oh, he goes. Okay. Let's see. Rico, Rashawn, Big Q.
We could go Dowdle with the Atlanta. We got a little Atlanta correlation there.
Yeah, we got some Chicago too. Let's just go down. I don't love Roshan. They're gonna sign some.
I hate Roshan, man. Yeah, I don't like where he's going. I'm not drafting him here.
Also,
personally.
too, I'm low key. I'm gonna take a couple shares of some ETN, dude, in like round 18. They drafted him as high as like
Oh,
anybody else
Trevor.
that we
Trevor.
drafted.
Okay.
Trevor ETN. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They drafted him like right next to Tootin. Like he went in that same range. All those guys are being drafted consistently, and he's not getting drafted at all. And I get that there's some like, but what if he just snags the RB2 from an age 20? Isn't like Dowdle? Like he's sneaky old. Like he's not as young.
Yeah,
as
he's like 28 or something.
Yeah,
I think.
dude, that's what I'm
Maybe
saying.
27.
He's like 27. So it's
Yeah.
like I think I don't know. I feel like he could just like again not going crazy, but like a couple of shares of ETN, a guy they spent 4th round draft capital on, and Tootin got a 4th round, Blue got a 4th round. Like we're drafting those guys, but like we're not drafting any ETN on a run heavy team that's been really good with Canales. Like Canales wants to run the ball, he's proven that. So I don't know, man. I'm just
Said that literally, yeah.
yeah.
No, I mean, for the amount that I'm drafting 0 RB like that, there's worse clicks down there.
So
I could get on board with that, like him just outright beating Dowdle.
yeah, 100%. I don't know. He's athletic. Had some good had some good season. He probably would have had a bigger season at Georgia if he didn't get hurt, but
Yeah, he's been a little banged up though, hasn't he? That's always
yeah,
the
I could afford it
concern.
too. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe just the next Damian Pierce.
yeah. Damian Pierce was like he had some stuff you liked though. Mostly his pass blocking. Like he was just fucking deleting linebackers.
Yeah,
in
he also
pass
had that.
pro.
He also had that run where he ran without his helmet.
Yeah.
Guy loves
In
ball.
college. Didn't he score a touchdown too? in
Yeah,
that
but
run?
when your helmet comes off in college, you
I
can't
know,
look
but
farther.
he's a finisher.
Yeah,
He's a finisher.
yeah.
I actually liked him out of college. Mostly it was the pass pro stuff because he just straight up fucking ended linebackers, like blitzing middle linebackers. Just not today, son.
Okay, Roshan keeps falling. I don't know why. I find myself with a lot of Samson. I don't know why. I think I just like the player, and I think he has handcuff upside. But
What about
no.
Pierce though? With the we got Houston Indy correlation.
Yeah.
Oh, we already have Indy. Never mind.
we have
I thought-
Indy too.
Okay,
I
we
like
can
Michael
talk
Wilson.
about
The dude's just gonna fucking play.
That's true. He's gonna be on the field.
He's gonna be on the field, and I think maybe third year, makes it. I don't know. I just
Yeah,
kind of like
I'm
Michael
all
Wilson.
right.
You
I'm
in on
all right
that?
with Michael Wilson. Yeah, if I was like, they are drafting someone. They are drafting a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Maybe in the first round,
Uh-huh.
and then they didn't at all. So, like realistically, they have to play him. There's no one else to really play. So,
Yeah, and he plays outside, which means he's just like a little bit more insulated there too. You know what I mean? Like he'll be on the field a lot more than if it was just like a slot guy. Like he's an outside receiver, he can win routes. I don't know. I think it could come together for him. Kyle is also like the ultimate. I'm gonna speak my guys up, dude. Like, remember he's like, dude, if Greg Dortch was like 6'2", he'd be like a Hall of Famer. What is that? Was that
Yeah,
the quote?
yeah, something like that. Yeah, but yeah, no, with Wilson too, it's like if you have one-on-one coverage, little Kyler Williams back or Kyler Murray back there can't see over the offensive line. Like if you have one-on-one on the outside, just throw it and
Mm-hmm.
let him come down with it. Be athletic. There you go.
Yeah. This is a good tweet. Just talking about the NBA lottery one more time. The Pelicans trade AD to the Lakers, and then they get the number 1 pick. The Mavericks trade Luka to the Lakers, and then get the number 1 pick. Interesting.
Conspiracy?
Conspiracy?
I think so.
I think so as well.
Yeah, that's a little too fishy for my liking.
I don't know. All right. You like Samson? You in? You in or out?
I'm more in on Samson than Ford. That's for sure.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, it goes anyways.
All right.
Like,
Who do we want? Who do we want?
we could
Hey,
go Devin Neal. I don't mind Devin Neal. Yoshi Boss.
I think Devin Neal's like a steal. I like Devin Neal.
I think he's fine. He's just kind of outright better than Kendry Miller, I feel like.
Yeah. Let's go Devin Neal. We don't have enough rookies on this team anyway.
I'm gonna say we could use a young.
Yeah, we could use some youth in this running back room.
Yeah.
We have Genty, I guess, but
Kyle Williams 40 and slip. What's that mean?
fraudulent. I think that's what he meant to say. Or
No,
no?
it's like
Oh, I don't know what that
looting.
No.
Or
Not
like not eluding. I know what a Freudian slip is, but
Mm.
were you talking about Kyle Williams?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Maybe he just got to the sleeper part of the episode. Maybe he's watching it back. Also, too, Bindles and Garage announcing a new show.
Yeah, teaming up.
Every Mondays. Did I get that right? No, today's Monday. It's not every. It's every someday. You go stuff to find out. I wish I was doing a bad job at promoting this, but yeah. So go check that out. That's gonna be
Every Sunday.
someday. I don't remember what it was. Bindles, help me out. Help me out.
Each and every someday, every week.
What's the
Someday.
name of it again? It was something funny. It made me laugh. I forgot
Yeah.
exactly what it was. Now I'm doing really
Ballsy, that's what it was.
ballsy. That's right. It was
Ballsy. Yeah,
ballsy. That's right.
they're getting ballsy.
They're getting ballsy.
Oh, I said Kyle Williams instead of Kyler Murray. Yeah, that's it. I always got Kyle Williams on the brain, man.
I knew it was every Monday. See, I was right.
Oh, so it's tonight.
So they're doing it tonight, or maybe
Oh,
just
there you go.
maybe it's from now on. I don't know. Every
Every
Monday
Monday.
after this week. Okay, there we go. There we
Gotcha.
go.
You were
You guys-
right. You did
yeah.
say it. Yeah.
Are you guys ping ponging channels, or are you? Is it gonna have his own channel like the Type of Tower? Probably never see a stream ever. Okay, RB here. Are we good with 7 or no? You think we need 8?
No, I think we need 8.
Okay,
Unless
so six.
well,
No, yeah, 6 and 8. Yeah, that works.
we could go 7-7. We could 2-7-7 too.
Yeah.
What do our wide receivers look like again?
Adams, Rome.
Nah, we
Jawad.
need it.
Okay, let's go RB or receiver. Anyone you like here?
We can just take a dart throw a wide receiver at some point.
Okay, let's go RB then.
Yeah, Woody.
Corum? No, we got
Corum.
Kyron. We got Kyron.
Yeah,
Woody?
I'd
Let's go
rather-
Woody.
we could do Woody. Yeah,
I don't have any Woody yet.
yeah. He caught like 300 plus passes in college,
Yeah.
and to be honest, like we're still deciding on it. So yes. Yeah.
Simulcast always interesting. It's just like you just might all the chats will go to the same place. It's just I think I just like alternating channels. I feel like that's good. I feel like we do it for Typhal Tower. It works out pretty good. And you're alternating between 2 and not
Yeah, considering like the audiences are all the same for the most part, like why?
yeah.
Mind you, if you're not subscribed to me and just subscribe to PPR Tyler, jump over to the Office Schneid, hit that subscribe button.
Are you going live tonight?
Nah, I was live for an hour and a half or so last night on my channel, and then Pat and I streamed for another 2 hours
Yeah, that's
last
right,
night.
yeah.
So again here tonight, and then Wednesday is going to be a big night. Are you coming on Wednesday, or what's your thoughts there for the schedule release drop?
Oh yeah, I'll have to hop on for that. Probably. I'm probably in. All right. You like Jalen Lane?
Let's do Restrepo.
You want to go with Strap?
Do we have Tennessee yet? We don't, eh? In that we
No,
have
we
Houston, Indy. Yeah, let's do Tennessee Restrepo.
All right, let's do it.
He's with his guy. He's leading the. If we're taking anything like this bullshit camp stuff, even though it's rookie mini camp, but he's like He's leading the pack. He's on the field first. They do like their wide receiver room is dog shit. So you telling me Restrepo can't force his way on the field?
Yeah. I sent BBG this earlier today. It's Isaiah Nair.
Oh
The
yeah, signed
most
with the
visibly-
Niners, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, most visibly striking receiver in the minicamp was undrafted free rookie Isaiah Nair. He cuts a Randy Moss like silhouette with a thin frame and long arms and legs. Whatever. Gobbles up yardage. I like that. That quote right there. But I don't know. That was worth just mentioning. Maybe I'll take him one.
I
step.
do like. I mean, he's a freak. Like
Yeah.
6'4", 200,
Yeah.
4.4 speed. Like that's my kind of guy. But yeah, mind you, he did go to Nebraska. So
Mhm. Yeah, play with Mahomes.
at Nebraska, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was just say if you caught on or not. Yeah.
yeah,
Dylan
I
Raiola.
got you. Raiola, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Yeah, that's good. That's gonna do it for us tonight. Cody, plug what you got to plug. His link's in the description. Make sure you guys go sub.
Yeah, do the stuff. Hit the link. Subscribe over there. We're on the road to 1K. It's been a good push since
Hell yeah.
the big board started. So we're on the road to 1K. I don't have any sub goals. We'll see. I want to get there before the NFL season, but I'm not doing a 24-hour live stream. The 12-hour was more than enough for me. But yeah, if you like the content, you like the takes, go over there, hit the sub button, join the chat.
There we go.
So,
Yeah, make sure you guys go do that. Wolves in 5, baby. Wolves play in about an hour. I'm gonna go get some dinner. We're gonna hop on that train. So make sure you guys, again, before you leave, like the stream, go sub to Cody, sub to myself, and we'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday, day 109, consecutive stream, consecutive draft. We'll see you there. Wolves, take us out. Take me there tonight, please.